They shipped us from Africa to Salerno on a freighter. When we landed at Naples, when we hit the harbor that night, they bombed us. And then we went into Salerno, and then we went up to what you call Venafro. Germans at that time had all kind of equipment. They had anything they wanted to throw at us. And we had to go from one hill, take one hill, and go back up another hill. And you had no fighting room. I mean, you stuck your head up, you got shot at. And we had to have holes, and we had to put the boards over top for protection, you know. And that's why we, that's the only way we lived. And we used to play ball. Of course, we had a lot of fun there. And when I want to go down and play ball, I used to get down to the guns. And I'd be sitting in there shelling, and we'd be talking about playing ball that night. I was working on my car. I went around the back of the building, and in come a mortar where my car was and blew that to heck. And that's just the way it kept on all the time. I was out washing my clothes in a horse trough there, and I walked away from that, and the shell come in and hit it and blew it up. I mean, it was just continuously, just one miss after another, you know. It was the British, the French, and our 60,000 going up the peninsula of Italy. That's all there was. In other words, before they ever stepped ashore in Normandy, we had, I think it was 7 months of action, you know, on top of the rest. I was on the NDL all but 4 days, the whole time. We had no space. It was only about 12 miles square there, and they could shoot at us any time they wanted. And I used to go back into town there, and they bombed us, I don't know, 30, 40 times when I was there. I don't know how many times they shelled us. When I got off, when I would come off, and they sure dead people around me all the time. In the NDL, they had these big irrigation ditches. Hell, I pulled the German the hell out of the hole and got in there and slept myself. I was with the reconnaissance. I was just an ordinary truck driver. Then when I went over, the people were driving. Just being in the reconnaissance was the most dangerous part, because you always went up to the front to get your notification for your guns. But the funny part of us, I think there was 8 or 9 of us in the reconnaissance outfit. Not one of us got killed. I can remember one instance where one shell hit, and there were the legs and everything else. No, it's the same. It's the same thing in any war. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. In ANZO, I can remember there was one German. They shot him in the barbed wire, and he had a nice watch on him. And I said, "I'll go forget that watch." I couldn't get near that. Man, stink. My gosh, it did stink. I just didn't have the guts to get it. But that's the way it went on. When they went to Normandy, that's when we went to southern France, you know. We started up to catch up with the people up in Normandy, you know. We kind of joined together. And then, of course, the Battle of the Bulge, we didn't get in. I went back to the rest camp. And when I come back, it was all over. And I often have thought, when I laid up in the holes, I wished I had these damn politicians here with me. I thought that a lot. I said, I wouldn't be up here if they were up there. I mean, that's just the way I felt. The way it is, after bed, it gets to you after all that action. It really does. And the Germans pulled back and left one bridge and didn't blow it up. And we went across that bridge into Rhine. And after that, Patton started his drive, and it was getting close to the end of the war. Well, the bomb come over with this plane. It was towards evening, you know, just about time we used to call it duck shooting. You know, I always could. And this was the time that they would come in. This got good and hazy. And the bomb come over and hit right down the stack. And I don't know, I guess it was out of 100 of us, I think 7 of us was killed or it shook me up, you know. There's a reaction